UNICEF UN0125925 Solís Iker and his sister Yeimire lost their home with Mexico earthquake on September 19, 2017. They did not attend school because it was also destroyed. 7 million children live in areas in need of financial investment towards reconstruction, and health, education, and family housing must be prioritized for investment. Damage to education infrastructure could be as high as $716 million. Mexico City, 28 September 2017. UNICEF called today for children to be at the heart of public and private investment in reconstruction efforts following the devastating earthquakes of 7 and 19 September. The Children's Agency went on to strongly encourage investment for earthquake-affected children in the areas of protection, physical and emotional well-being, education and shelter for families. The 7 million children living in the worst affected areas of Chiapas, Mexico City, Morelos, Oaxaca, and Puebla, especially the most vulnerable who have lost their homes and schools, must be at the core of budgetary discussions in the country, said Christian Skug, UNICEF representative in Mexico. In emergency situations, children and adolescents have special needs in nutrition, health, hygiene, and access to education and psychosocial support, which must be addressed over the immediate and longer term. If these urgent priorities are left unaddressed, the consequences for affected children in society as a whole could be severe, stressed Skug. Mexico faces a reconstruction challenge with related budgetary implications, and, in this context, UNICEF asks that the country give careful and systematic consideration to the needs of children and adolescents when making decisions linked to reconstruction efforts. The well-being of children and adolescents must be a key consideration when determining priorities for affected families. For example, families with children or women-headed households must receive special consideration and support, concluded Skug. Mexico has ratified the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child and has special legislation protecting the rights of children and adolescents. Ley General de los Derechos de Niñas, Niños y Adolescentes, or general legislation on the rights of girls, boys, and adolescents, and, as such, the country has made formal commitments to undertake all necessary legal and financial measures to guarantee the realization of those rights. This commitment carries obligations in the development of economic and social policy, as well as for budget allocations at federal and state levels in both emergency and regular contexts. The Mexican Constitution also states that all government decisions affecting children in the country must seek to protect their best interests in all circumstances. Budgetary decisions linked to the reconstruction of areas affected by the recent earthquakes must guarantee full respect for the rights of children in health, education and housing for their affected families, without neglecting other fundamental rights such as the right to be protected against violence, abuse or exploitation. In a post-disaster situation, accelerating and not just adjusting investment for children must be a priority if a country is to reach its long-term objectives for economic growth and social well-being. Note to editor about UNICEF. UNICEF promotes the rights and well-being of every child in everything we do. Together with our partners, we work in 190 countries and territories to translate that commitment into practical action, focusing special effort on reaching the most vulnerable and excluded children, to the benefit of all children, everywhere. For more information about UNICEF and its work for children, visit www.unicef.org. For more information, contact Sarai Bermejo, UNICEF Mexico's Chief of Communication. Tel 52 55 52 84 95 55, cell 52155 74 74 0755. Rocio Núñez, UNICEF Mexico. Tel 52155 16 47 97 88. RNUNEZ@unicef.org. Related audiovisual content available for use in the media here.